Okay, folks, welcome to the Contrarian Trader. This is Robert Desmond. Today, we're going to go over 7 stocks plus 1 ETF that we're looking to trade in the coming week. All of these will be short plays. I ran a screen this morning, and really nothing interesting came up as an extreme oversold stock. Most of what I saw were opportunities for short trades, which is what I specialize in, extreme overbought and extreme oversold stocks. But before we get into the charts, let's take a look at my chart of the day. And here it is. This is over Zero Hedge, one of my favorite websites. It shows growth since 2008, and you see the growth in food stamps has risen 68%, while non-farm payrolls rose net 1%. So I figured I'd start this off with, you have to laugh. I mean, what's going on with this country right now is just so ridiculous, and these are facts. This is a true chart. It looks like it got it off of Fred and Snap. That's where his sources were. All right, let's get to the charts. Let's go through the symbols we're going to be looking at. First one, IWM. Again, these are all shorts. Second one, SILC, Silicon Limited. Next stock, NTSC, National Technical Systems, Inc. Insys Therapeutic, Inc. INSY. Next stock is HBOS, Heritage Financial Group. HDKN, Yadkin Bank, NASDAQ traded bank stock. AETI, American Electric Technologies, and Leap Wireless, LEAP, the symbol. All right, let's take a look at IWM. I am looking to add to a current short position that I have in the IWM very, very shortly. Tomorrow, I'll be sending out 2 15-minute videos to my members. It's premium content. The first one is the market pulse check, which is 15 minutes. We just review all the major indexes and the subsectors. Then we go into the stocks that I'm going to be going over with you right now in greater detail, looking at the intraday charts, looking at the weekly charts for historical resistance or support levels, so we can determine where we want to get out and take profits, or in terms of resistance, where do we want to get short. So let's take a look at IWM. We've been in a strong uptrend channel. Big week last week. I said to my members last week, you're going to see a continuation rally on light economic data coming out this past week, and all eyes were going to be on Bernanke. Sure enough, you can call this the Bernanke rally last week. Besides the fact that you had earnings which began to dribble out last week. You had UPS disappoint. Wells Fargo came in with a beat, along with JP Morgan came in with a beat on earnings. Why? It's because they brought down their loan loss reserves. Their revenue growth was not that great. Not to mention, you have new Basel rules coming into effect, and it's going to hurt the banks because they're going to have more reserve. So many of the stocks, oddly enough, are going to be the smaller banks that are going to be on our screen today. There's a whole bunch of them out there, but we'll only choose one. All right, IWM. We're up against the upper band of the rising uptrend channel, looking good, with earnings coming out, pardon the pun, in earnest next week. I expect, even though we backed off this upper band here on Friday, I think we're going to go through it. Will we close above this upper band this time next week? There's a good chance, because it's still going to be very early in the earnings season. What's CNBC going to do? They're going to want to pump the market. Our next stock is SILC. It's an extreme overbought stock. RSI of 85.16. If you look at books like Technical Analysis for Dummies, they'll tell you to short a stock when RSI goes above 70. Look at the damage that would have occurred to you if you follow that stupid rule. If you're going to short stocks, you need to use a multitude of indicators, price and volume action, plus you need to analyze how many shorts are in the stock. So I'm liking SILC. I think it's going to continue higher. Good consolidation here on this breakout above the upper band of the rising uptrend channel. I could see it proceeding up to this next resistance level, and that being a better point to open up a short position. I send out trade alerts to all my members. Volume bars trending down. That's a good sign if you're looking to short. However, we don't know what the short interest looks like just yet, and that's going to sway our decision making on this stock. And I'll be going into that with members on the weekend commentary going out on Sunday. Okay, next stock is NTSC, National Technical Systems. This is a daily chart. These are all daily charts. I go into the weekly, monthly charts with my members. Not quite sure if there is a resistance above here. There may not be. So there's a different way to play these stocks if there's no historic resistance. There is no overhead resistance. There are no sellers looking to unload their shares. So this stock can even get more parabolic if there is no overhead supply. MACD histogram is leveling off. We'll be discussing that with members tomorrow. Good support at the $17 per share level. some resistance at 1750. Doesn't mean it's going to go straight down at all. So please, again, you need to check out the intraday charts and the weekly charts to determine whether or not it's time to get short of the stock. And I will be sending out alerts to my members. Next stock, INSY. Insist Therapeutic. I don't know, I have a hard time saying that. RSI was above 90, it scaled back. It is now at 89.87, fairly close. Looks like we have some support at, say, $17 per share. It's where it closed at, 17.05 on Friday. ADX line at extreme overbought levels. Any number above the 55 level is extreme overbought. Is it time to short the stock just yet? We need to take a look at the short interest. How many shorts are in the stock that can continue to force this stock higher to irrational levels? And fundamentals at a certain point in time go out the window if you're getting shorts to the squeeze. So you need to pay attention to how many shorts are in the stock, plus where is historic support and resistance on the stock, so you have a safe risk to reward entry point. Next stock, HBOS, Heritage Financial Group. This is a bank stock. These small bank stocks are doing really, really well right now. They're in vogue. The large money center banks are not doing as good. So you have HBOS, I think they're out of Georgia, resistance at, say, 1649 with an RSI of 85.82. You're having some topping tails come in here. They have good revenue growth, good earnings growth. I think that we're going to get a pullback in the stock in fairly short order. We're not going to make a bet that it's going to fall back down into this base. The fundamentals are too good. Probability of a pullback is strong. We'll take a look at the intraday charts and the daily chart to determine where we might want to take profits on our short should we decide to trade this stock. And again, I'm not going to trade all of these stocks. A few of them probably. YDKN, Yadkin Bank, another banks. Good consolidation here. If you're thinking about shorting this bank on Monday morning because there's an RSI of 87.66, you're going to go broke. The stock is probably going to break out. This topping tail here might have been a good indicator that it was time to get short of the stock. These 3 days of consolidation after this topping tail, however, pretty much negate it. This is good consolidation of $15 per share. The stock is heading higher. If you're thinking about shorting this stock on Monday morning, you're probably going to lose money. If anything, you should be looking to buy the stock on a breakout, use a tight trailing stop loss order, get stopped out. When you get stopped out, more than likely, it's time to get short. Volume is dropping off considerably. All right, so this is an interesting one. Another bank stock. American Electric Technologies, AETI. All right, so what's the theme in the coming week? Small banks and technology companies, small caps. RSI of 91.60. Nice topping tail on Thursday. However, it didn't fall apart on Friday. It reversed off the lows of the day to close slightly off the highs of the day. We'll take a look at the 30-minute chart on this one on Sunday, and I'll get that out to members. It'll be posted on the members area of the website. And you can see that this is under huge institutional accumulation. Take a look at the price action back here and volume action. All of a sudden on May 7th, thereabouts, boom, they came in. They were bidding the stock up on huge volume. So be aware of the fact that you have institutional accumulation here, which is going to keep a bid underneath the stock. It could head higher. Again, I keep repeating myself, we need to take a look at the historical charts for historical resistance. If there is any, I doubt there is on this stock. There could be. Could be a .com stock that is finally coming back after all of these years. So we'll go over it on Monday. Take advantage of the 14-day free trial offer. Check out my videos on Sunday, which goes out to members. Last stock of the day is Leap, L-E-A-P, Leap Wireless. RSI of 86.32, trading in a tight trading band, really gone parabolic. Broke out of a nice pennant formation, very strong consolidation. Volume is rising, which gives me pause. MACD histogram is becoming interesting. You like to see a leveling off before you get short of a stock. So I think it's interesting. I think we can go a little bit higher here, but we'll go into further analysis with members on Sunday. Folks, if you're not currently a member, sign up for the 14-day free trial offer at thecontrariantrader.com. Follow me on StockTwits, YouTube, wherever you're watching this video. And if you have any questions, shoot me an email. Talk to you soon. Take care. Enjoy the remainder of your weekend.